Now to this week's 48 Hours investigation. More than 40 years ago, 16-year-old Theresa Fusco disappeared in the suburbs of Long Island, New York. For investigators, finding out what really happened, though, would take decades. Now the case rests on DNA from a smoothie straw. Yep, boys and girls, you heard that correctly, a smoothie straw. 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty has the story.
November 10, 1984, when 16-year-old Theresa Fusco left her job at a popular roller rink, her best friend Lisa Kaplan, now Johnson, was waiting for her.
She was going to come to my house after she got off of work and sleep over.
So it becomes like 9 o'clock. She's not there.
Yep.
9:30,
not there.
Theresa's body was found almost a month later. She had been beaten, raped, and strangled.
It truly was shattering. You just can't get over that.
Investigators have very little to go on. A sexual assault swab was taken. But in 1984, DNA testing had not advanced enough to find out who it belonged to. More than 3 months later, a local man was brought in for questioning. He denied involvement, but after 18 hours in police custody, recorded this confession and implicated 2 other men.
We decided that I had to kill her.
He would later recant, and all 3 men pleaded not guilty, but they were convicted and sentenced to more than 30 years to life. Retired Nassau County Detective Freddie Goldman. The theory was always it was 3 guys.
Yeah.
And the DNA didn't match any of them.
No, it didn't.
June 2003, the convictions were all overturned.
If they didn't do it, then who did it?
New DNA testing pointed to someone else, an unknown male. And nearly 41 years after Theresa Fusco's killing, the Nassau County DA indicted Richard Bilodeau. Bilodeau denied the charges, but prosecutors believe they found a match and say a discarded straw from a smoothie cup confirms it.
And I said, okay, here we go again.
Boy, the technology these days in crime solving, Erin, when you look at cases like this.
Well, because she disappeared right outside where there were so many people. Everybody went to hot skates back then, not just in Lynbrook, all around. And she disappeared and then was found just about a month later. And this was such a big investigation. And this man, who is identified by DNA, according to the prosecutor, his name never came up. They brought in all these young men. He was living with his grandparents, very close to her.
Did he have any ties to her at
According to all the friends and family, they've never heard his name. He was older. He would have been in his early 20s. She was 16. When he was arrested, now he's 64. He was stocking shelves at Walmart. He wasn't living in the same place, but he's always been in the same area. Very under the radar kind of life, except for, I think you'd appreciate this, he did go online to bet on sports. He was big on online sports gambling. I don't know why I found that interesting, but I did.
Hiding in plain sight.
Yes.
It is also interesting to think about how many people have been wrongfully convicted and how many of those convictions have been overturned with the advent of DNA technology.
But even then, they still have that shadow hanging over them. And they knew
and the years
that.
taken away from them.
I know. And in fact, one of the 3 men, even though he's been basically exonerated because he's gotten money from a jury, he still worries the police are going to show up at his door someday.
Yeah, it's got to stick with you. Erin, thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice tease for Saturday night. You can watch Erin's report, The Killing of Theresa Fusco, on 48 Hours. That's tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 9 Central, right here on CBS, and then, of course, streaming on Paramount+.